Okay, so there's not really much we can do. We really just need to get into it. Should probably move this bomb. I mean, we've got all the mods, haven't we? We've got nothing left to research. We just have to do the level. I'll just read this though. So yeah, this is an interesting one. I mentioned the clone shields, but it's quite a complicated mission. Because what you have to do is you have a bunch of guys over here, you have to persuade somebody. Well, there's a penthouse, like sort of penthouse area here. And to get in there, you need to persuade a civilian who's over here. But there's a bunch of agents and militia in here, hiding. And some of the agents have clone shields. So if you're not careful, your persuaded civilian can just get killed. And there's a few cars that keep going around as well, and there's also a bank there they can take out. It's a complicated mission. If you knock out the potential threats early on though, it's not too difficult. There's a lot of stuff that's like set in place before you get into the level, but as long as you counter that before you get to the objective, it's not too difficult. But yeah, let's just get started. Actually, did I give enough time to read that? So basically this is more of what we got earlier in the story, or what I mentioned earlier in the game anyway. It looks like North American corporations are banding together to create their own syndicate, and they're using this Jennifer Tax woman to do it because of her skills and her abilities. And we just need to get her, because then we'll be able to do what they're doing and get ahead.
Initiating drone connection.
There we go. So we're going to need to persuade him, or one of them. I think there's just the one guy, maybe two. But it's going to be more difficult than it seems, or potentially more difficult than it seems.
Selected.
Might need to take out these guys actually. I don't know if you've seen them on the mini-map coming towards us. Bunch of militia guys. There we go. So our first destination is just going to be the bank, to take out the bank.
Keep moving. Selected.
Oh. I guess it's not going to be the bank. It's going to be this. Oh, everybody, run, run. I'll give them a minute or two to heal. Oh, here comes another car. I think this one actually has they have a bomb in the car. It's a good idea to take them out early on. And to keep them away from these. Because if they blow these up, the mission's failed and that's it. I think they have a bomb anyway, or at least the fact if the car detonates, obviously, or if the car hits the rails or the road, obviously that's gonna it's gonna blow up the whole road system, and then we won't be able to get to what's her face.
Selected.
Don't know why we're selected on 3, but who cares?
Selected.
I swear there's a trick to blowing up banks with just one bomb. Oh, there we go. Okay, so maybe you have to put the bomb near the entrance.
Selected.
Yeah, damn. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a few cars that just hover around, and then at least like one or two that drop off police.
Police.
There we go.
Move along.
God, I wish I had that car.
Get down. Keep moving. Along.
It would make this level a lot easier because I could just fly into the compound, persuade what's her face, and then head for the victory point.
Moving.
Oh yeah, and another bug. Sometimes cars can get stuck in buildings, like here.
Keep moving. Police.
Time to run away. Okay. Did that take out all the cars? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm pretty pleased about that. What we'll need to do, we will need to take out that little red taxi car, because that can really screw us over. There's also some cultists on the far side of the map that I want to take out. Just gonna make sure this is still intact. Yeah, it's fine. Just in case, I don't know if they have bombs or something. And there's a couple of militia cars I want to take out as well, just in case they're gonna pose a problem as well. Looks as though we've got two vehicles we can use, this one and this one. We have to use a vehicle to enter the compound. So for some reason we've got displacers. Oh, okay, I guess because they're going to try and... Well, they could potentially try and stop us from persuading the executive or whatever. Possibly. So there was actually two on here. We've obviously taken out one. We're gonna go and get the other one. I just want to see, where is that car? That's curious. Unless it's blown up or something. See if that helps us navigate there. So yeah, like I was saying, unfortunately cars can get stuck in buildings, sadly. Actually, can we get there without passing here? Because I'm guessing if we get here, it's going to trigger all those guys to come out of hiding. Let's just take out these guys first. Oh, come on. It's like he did not, or we did not need to go all the way up there. Wow, that's a lot of guys with miniguns. Oh dear, look at that though. Okay, that's not good. Wow, I forgot about the bombs. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Oh, clone shield. I wonder how many there are. Well, I've got one. Good idea to look for any civilians either, because they could do anything odd. That's a bit odd. No, just a regular civilian. I'm just killing random people now, because I'm a butcher. I know there's more than one though, with a clone shield. Maybe I have to do something else to trigger them. Really should have moved that car, shouldn't I? Damn it. Anyway, let's get on to the next part. I want to eliminate that car. Has that taxi vehicle come back yet? No. I'm going to set these to red, just because I think I'm going to get ambushed. Yeah, in some respects the navigation isn't too bad. If you click on an area, like it'll navigate along the path. You don't need to click everywhere on the path to get there, but then there are other times where it will take stupid routes, like it should have been able to just turn here when I clicked there, but instead it took me down here. So that's a stupidly long route. Okay, so we're going to swap car. I'm going to move this over here as well, just because it is quite near getting blown up. See if we can get this car. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that taxi car's been blown up or something. It's a bit weird, he sort of disappeared. Yeah, I think it usually just hovers around the map, so not sure. Oh. No. This just seems like a waste of ammo. I was like, no other clone shields anywhere. Alright, let's get in the car. Have I managed to do this without screwing up so far? Actually, it might be worth having some civilians.
Persuaded on.
Because if we're all armed with guns, that's extra firepower. Need to keep them out of the fire though. Civilians do not like fire. Yeah, that's probably enough. Just some like meat shields basically. Actually, let's try killing these people.
Selected.
No, just random civilians. Really, God damn it, I'm a monster. I know there's people with clone shields hiding about. I just don't know where. And here I am just randomly butchering people because of it. Okay.
Selected.
It's not a bad haul. So I don't really need them, but at the same time, like, this mission can be a bit tricky, so why not just take them just in case?
Move along. Keep moving.
And those are active gun turrets, so better safe than sorry. Oh, is that a hover car actually? That might be a hover car. Guessing probably not, but wow. Wow. Yeah, I think we might need to heal for a bit. So I think the thing I remembered is there's actually there's like a group of agents or militia who plant a bomb, and if you don't eliminate those guys early on, you're screwed and you just have to restart the level. So hopefully I've already eliminated them. I think they're in that taxi that I mentioned earlier. This looks pretty nice actually, like, look how, oh, don't go that way. Look how posh this looks compared to the rest of the level. God, what is going on with these guys? Oh, okay, yep. Yep, it's a hover car. Brilliant. Now to try and not get it stuck on the level. Because that is a thing that could happen. God damn, look at this shit.
Select.
That's so bizarre. I swear there's more than one with a clone shield. Hooray! We did it though! I think this is one of the harder missions in the game, especially early on. So that went surprisingly well.
New mail is awaiting
Wow,
your attention.
that's a lot of money.
Mail is awaiting your attention.
And some new missions, brilliant. So it seems like one of the things I've sort of twigged that it actually costs you, the research cost is as much as it costs you to buy one individual item. So one clone shield costs 100k. That's why it costs that much to research properly. I don't know if it was just me being stupid not realising that straight away, but I've realised it now. Oh, and clone shields will become important in case that isn't obvious. They are really, really useful. Some maps you can just you can bypass the enemy completely just because you've got a clone shield. Even if there's no civilians on the map, being disguised as a civilian will still work for some reason. Time to save anyway.